everyone. We're here with Pete Van Dorpe. Pete has been a longtime contributor to the UL research process and numerous projects across the country. So Pete, why don't you talk a little bit about what you do with UL and also your involvement in the Slicers project.
Okay, I'm on the advisory board for the UL Firefighter Safety Research Institute. I've been there since the inception, actually. I stumbled into this when I was with the Chicago Fire Department. Chief Edgeworth, who was running the training division at that time, got us involved with the work that UL and NIST were doing. It started with the structural stability of engineered lumber. So this stuff all started with looking at lightweight construction in a more logical, research-based manner rather than just burning stuff in the parking lot, right? And that was a real big eye-opener for me, and I think for a lot of the fire services, that there were things that we understood intuitively, but we couldn't communicate or make changes with the building industry and other people because we didn't have data, we didn't have research, we didn't apply science. And now we're doing that, right? So we're backing up all this intuitive learning that we've had over the years with the data and the research that we need to communicate with other industries and affect change.
So the other side of this is you've not only taken the research, been a direct participant in it, you've gone in and now you're evolving with the tactics as well with the Slicers project. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure, I got involved with the International Society of Fire Service Instructors. Eddie Buchanan developed the Slice RS program, and really more completely, I would address it or call it the principles of modern fire tech. Because Slice RS is a component of or an application method for making this research work in the street, right? So the idea of the principles of modern fire tech is, look, we have this other information available to us. We have research available to us. We have data available to us that can confirm or deny the things we think we know. Let's make use of that, right? And so it's easy to say, here, make use of this, but that's a lot of work.
Right.
And IFSA, Eddie Buchanan, those guys did that work. They did that yeoman's work of parceling it all out and putting it all together and making a package now that you can deliver to departments and say, here's your starting point. This is something that you can work with.
So we take all that, and actually we're backing up a little bit. We're here at the Illinois Fire Service Institute, pretty much your home turf. All the time you spent with Chicago, some of that time was spent as a training chief. We're now looking at the training environment and what we expose ourselves to as instructors as well as students, trying to replicate and prepare ourselves for that fire ground. Tell me what you think of this research and what it may reveal for the fire service.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier today. As we start to understand more about our environment and what it does to our bodies, these are going to be the real game changers. Nobody's going to remember when we argued over the nozzle location when you opened up the bail. We're really starting to understand, even when you're fit, even when you're in good shape, even when you're very healthy, the physiology, the damage that these environments are doing to you is significant, and we have to find a way to react to that appropriately. So more gear changes, better gear washing, better hydration. I mean, the fact that we all come to work every day, virtually all of us, seriously underhydrated. One of the projects they did here a year or so ago, they told the students, they told the guys that were going to be evaluated what they were going to do, and they told them the importance of hydration. 50% of them still showed up underhydrated. They just thought they were adequately hydrated, and they weren't. So information, hard data can help us bridge gaps that we couldn't bridge before because it was your opinion versus my opinion. And we're all entitled to those opinions, but we're not entitled to our own facts.
Right.
So if the two of us can confront those facts with our backgrounds, our anecdotal evidence, our experience, then we'll start to make some real progress.
And I think that's the important point, is talking about the information. This research is bringing about a lot of information. The question is how we apply it, or when will we apply this information. So
Absolutely.
Pete, I appreciate your participation and appreciate everything you're doing for the fire service as a whole. So thank you.
Thanks for coming down.